Hey, happy Monday. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So I have a big agenda for today. So let's dig in. First off, I just want to open up the doors that my mastermind is opened. It's called Masterminds Accountants and Tax. And if you are a bookkeeper, accountant, CPA, tax preparer, I'd love for you to join. Hit me up in the message below and ask me to join, or just do a little bit of a Google search and you will find us. If you don't answer the questions in the mastermind, I will hit cancel or decline and I will not let you in. So please follow the instructions and answer the 3 little easy questions that I've posted in there. Our group is not about volume, it's more about quality people who are looking to be in a like-minded group that's going to evolve in an incredible platform. On the note of the mastermind, I must say already, I just have to say I'm really proud of it. Every single person in there, they just offer so much incredible advice and support to each other, and they're just like meeting each other and helping each other. It's just such great energy. I think it's only like 2 weeks now, and it really evolved. I think we're at like 63, 64 people. It's really exciting. So if you are a coach, I'm opening it also to coaches, entrepreneurs who are looking to be in a like-minded group. And the first question you're going to ask is, why am I opening it to coaches and entrepreneurs? I have a heart space for entrepreneurs and coaches. Myself, I'm a built-in coach to all my clients and to other bookkeepers and accountants out there. And I find that the knowledge that I have, I want to share. And you guys offer so much. So I want you to be part of the community. I can't wait to have you inside. So please make sure to, click to find us and join in. The next thing I want to share is, somebody asked me an interesting question last week. I was away on a training and someone said, Margot, what's your new title? Like, what's all this visionary work about? You call yourself the visionary CFO. What does that mean? You might have seen my tagline, heart-centered, heart-centered CFO. I'm doing accounting for 15 years, and a lot of the business evolved where I was doing it like how I learned in college and by the textbook and how we were supposed to learn it. And as I evolved into the field, I've learned how, life is not what we've learned in school. Life is very different than what we learned in school, and taking that experience and making it real. And my original experience with MBS was to help entrepreneurs with the accounting jargon every day, just to understand just accounting jargon. And now I find what's happening is this business owners have so much visions and so many things that they want to do with their business, and they're stuck between this entrepreneurial circle and accounting. Should I hire a coach? Do I need an accountant? Do I need both? So MBS has really evolved for like a good bridge of both, where we can help you understand your numbers, break through that wall, and really help you see that the goals are really possible, and be every day when you wake up that you want to be in your business and that you love your business. On that note, I want to share my next part of my agenda is loving your business. I recently am going through this growth spurt, and I would market my business in such a way, again, like I was supposed to. And there's a lot of things that I wanted to do and offer to clients, and I wasn't. Or I was doing it if they were already a client, and our relationship evolved from there. But now I've realized how many more people need my services, and I've really re-evolved on how I market the business, how I work on my sales calls, how I speak to other people, how I help other people. I have a big vision to help as many business owners and accountants who really want to understand numbers. Numbers are, unfortunately, people's not best friend. Many people are afraid, and so was I. And I want to take away that pain from as many people as possible. And that's where the visionary accounting and the outsourced CFO component comes in to help you bring out in that. So you're going to see a lot of involvement of MBS and really bringing out that visionary concept and helping business owners in that way. So if you do need help with any of that, please let me know. I'd love to reach out and support you on that. Feel free to write down below this video something specific on a vision that maybe you're struggling with, or maybe an accounting concept that you might need help with. I'd love to help you on that. So I want to share one other quick thing before I get into my agenda today. You know, I happened to wake up this Monday in a really different mode. Last week I was away at a training, and for the first time, I didn't bring my extra bag. If anybody knows me personally, I'm always traveling with my food and my meals and my snacks. You know, so for the first time on this trip, I didn't travel with any food. And I have to say, it was the best thing I ever did. I ended up being more in a plant-based circle than necessarily eating what I thought I should eat. You know, chicken and the protein and the specific portion in your plate. With my clients that I went to go see, and I had this great training day for myself, and I ended up being in a more plant-based circle, and a lot of me was involved in this, and I was doing it slowly. I lessened my red meat eating, and there were lots of days when I was just pure plant-based. But officially all last week, I didn't have any meat. This weekend was a religious fast, and just because I thought that maybe I should, because I was going into a fast, I had like this little piece of chicken, and it ended up being my best fast ever. And I was really, really surprised. And I'm not here to tell you, you know, plant-based diets are the best. It's not something I have perfected by any means. I can share an article that my mentor has shared with me, and some videos that he shared with me that I felt that were fabulous in this venture. And tomorrow you can see me eating meat, maybe, but predominantly I am looking to be more plant-based than, you know, the regular nutritional cycle. And I share this with you because I happen to be feeling better than ever. And, you know, the clarity and the energy that I have from it, it just uplifts a lot of that fuzz that I've been having, or lethargic feeling that I would have to beat every day. And when you're an entrepreneur, that's not something easy to beat every day. Being an entrepreneur, we can't just shut our phones and shut down the business and say, tomorrow. We can, but it's still going to be there. And if you want to be that entrepreneur who makes that investment now so that you can have the freedom you desire, it's about making the changes on the behavior and not necessarily saying which new marketing funnel or which new diet, or should I try CrossFit or kickboxing. It's what feels good and what aligns for you. And I can say today, waking up with this energy from the plant-based, it has been the best feeling ever. I feel very light today. I'm feeling like a butterfly. And I want to share this with you because if you're feeling that you want to lose weight and you're not sure what's going on and it's affecting how you do business every day, look it up on Google, see what you feel. Feel free to share in your comments below and let me know what you think. Because I can tell you so far for me, it's been fabulous. And I've been a little bit over a week now officially with it. And a friend of mine this morning, she shared it on her live, Naomi Joseph. I don't know if she, you know, if many of you know her, but she was on her live and she shared, and she was sharing about weight and all this sorts of things. So I wanted to share that with you. So what I prepared for today is not necessarily, you know, a next new tax savings tip or a strategy. Instead, I want to talk to you about sales. It's a big topic out there. We come out from the weekend and we're spending a lot of money. And I know myself, I was in this position where I was sitting where, gotta make more money, gotta make more money. How am I gonna make more sales? How am I gonna help more people? And I'm gonna share with you a few different things that I've learned on my journey that I think can help you in your sales. And if it does, feel free to comment so that I know what helped you. And, you know, we can work from there. So there's two ways that you can get onto a sales call. A sales call that you can get onto where you feel that you're like in this desperation mode where I gotta get this sale, I gotta get this sale. Because you feel like things are tight and you're feeling more of like in a lack environment where you feel that it's a need for this client and that has to close, versus an abundance where you're feeling that life is good and you're feeling more present. So those two different energies, I call it, called a getting energy and a giving energy. A getting energy is more based on a lack mentality, where it's more of like a survival, where it's based on ideas that you need other people to survive, you need money, you need food, and life just feels hard and stressful. Now, if you're in that mode when that's going on, it's not a good way to get on a sales call. That alone can save you money by either delaying the call or maybe just taking a step back and figuring out a way where you can adjust your mindset to take away that desperation of maybe some type of meditation or maybe some type of connecting alignment, maybe connecting with your God, like my God is Hashem, where it helps you get rid of that energy, of that getting energy, and feeling that you can give to this person on the call and give the value of your genius zone. Now, whether you make that sale or not is one thing, but at least you're taking the time to figure out what, taking the time to figure out to remove that bad energy from yourself and figure out a way where you can give more value to the client, where that the time was worth it for them and that they have the value from that call. So that's more of like an abundance mindset, and that's more of a giving energy where it just naturally comes through you and it just feels effortlessly, it feels more of an effortless way, and it just feels very, very easy. For me, when I'm in that mode, I connect more to my potential clients. I can connect more to them and feel that I am understanding them, what they need from me versus what I feel that they need. So that brings me into my 3 useful tips where when you're on the call that I feel can help you when you're creating your offer. Now, do you love what you offer your clients? Now, inside when you say that, you're like, Margot, of course I love what I offer, right? But when you say it, does it sound confusing? Does it feel on the other side that the person could just walk right into it and love it and say, this is what I needed and this is the solution to what I'm looking for? Now, I used to think that my offers were fabulous, and I'm like, why wouldn't somebody want to work with me? But I want to share with you is that the mistake that I've made in my sales calls is that I wasn't breaking it down enough in human language of people who were not in the accounting field, that you know, they would understand more about what they're going to get. At the end of my calls, sometimes that they would say to me, Marco, like, what am I getting for all of that? And they would say, oh, maybe, or it's about money. And we all know it's not about money. And it doesn't feel good to get out of those calls and have yourself that question of, did I give enough? Why didn't they sign up? We're our own self-audit. And now self-audit is an accounting terminology, but audit is just a way that you can have an internal check-in and say, do I love what I'm offering my client? Is it not confusing for them to be able to walk away from that call and still feel good about that decision? Now, it brings me into the last tip. What I want to share is, does your market want what you have to offer? Now, I can relate back into MBS world, where I used to think, of course, everybody wants my offers. Like, what are they thinking? MBS is the only place that they can go to. But 15 years ago, it was the only place. You know, it was me and only a few other accounting companies. But now I feel like everybody and their mother is opening up a bookkeeping company. And it's been a lot more of a challenge at times to represent my value and show about my company. But when it comes down to it, I have over a decade of experience, and my expertise of knowledge of being able to build the relationships with them, to give them the value of my process, is what works. So if you can take from today, it's been a load of a video today, but if you can sit with yourself a little bit and say, how is my energy today? Today's only Monday. Can I fix my energy? Can I do like a little journal diet of what's going on? How do I feel when I wake up? Is it matching what Margot was saying on her live? And I can tell you, it took me a long time to have this feeling. And I'm not here to say that plant-based is the best, but it's what worked for me. 2 years ago, I would have told you CrossFit was the best thing, and it is. I still love it. I love every lift there, and I'm very proud of all the results that I have there. But right now, I've moved more into like a plant-based. I'm a very big yoga fan now, and I'm loving it. I do light running. I actually ran my first 5K about 2 weeks ago, and I ran 3rd place. So when you do things from your heart space of what you love, that's what's going to bring you success in your business. That's what's going to bring you the more money. It's going to bring in the energy of what you're giving. So if you're feeling that lack, if you're feeling that getting energy, that's what's going to come to you. That giving energy, if that's the aura that you're in, that's what will come to you. It's a pattern. What we give is what we get. And what we feel, it's what we see. So the money saving tip for today is review your sales process and see, is it sexy? Do you love it? How do you feel when you're selling? How do you feel when you wake up, when you finish from that call? Do you feel disgusted, or do you feel energized what you offered that client, that maybe he or she missed out, or maybe you need to nurture them and follow up with them? So this week, I want you all to practice and see, do you love your sales process? And which of those 3 tips do you need work on so that you can create an irresistible offer and make more money and move forward and upwards in your business. So this is all for today. If you guys need help with anything and you'd like to have a call with me, please let me know. I'm going to put my calendar down below. I'd love to have a call or private message me. But if something resonated from today and you'd like to see more of that, or if you'd like to know more information, please make sure to let me know. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Speak soon. Love you all. Bye.